and welcome back to Katie's Business Tips. Michael Lapide here talking to you about business audits by the CRA. Your business gets audited by the CRA and let's say you got reassessed. This video is if you don't agree with that reassessment, what do you do? If you disagree with the adjustment proposed, of course, you can try to resolve the disagreements before you get to before you get to the assessment. But if you've already got there and you can't get through it, you've talked to maybe their team leader, your accountants talked to the team leader, you've gone everything, the 30 days passed, they go, no, we're reassessing you. You still have more options because at that point, you can file a notice of objection. You have up to 90 days to file a notice of objection if you don't agree with the CRA's assessment or reassessment. Now, even if you miss that 90 days, they can usually extend it up to 1 year. But try to apply within 90 days because then it's extremely smooth, much smoother. They haven't processed everything, they're not in collections and so forth, okay? Now, for some reason, if the changes are made to a loss you claimed, keep this in mind, you will receive a notice of determination. So you can also object to the notice of determination, but that's usually less of an instant. So there's notice of assessment, which is assessing your income. But let's say if you had loss carry forwards that are not being applied to anything and you're just changing the loss carry forward as an example, it's a notice of determination. And you can also disagree with those and file an objection to those if you disagree with that as well, okay? Now, the good news is if you do file a notice of objection, say you would do that within that 90-day time frame, you file the objection, I don't agree, we're going to fight this thing, it's going to go to a whole different department, a whole nother person is going to look at it. So just because the auditor didn't agree with you doesn't mean the next department will or won't agree with you. They're going to be completely separate and hopefully unbiased in most cases. And the good news is as well is that at that point it's an objection and you have the right not to pay it. So if they're trying to come collect you, you could say, no, it's an objection. I don't agree with this. And you do not have to pay that until the objection is dealt with. Any questions or comments, please post below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of Katie's Business Tips, and we'll see you in the next video.